Magpies, stop what you're doing! Because what we're about to reveal in this video could completely change Newcastle United's future. There's a transfer twist happening behind the scenes. But before we dive into that, do the right thing now, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because this is where you'll always hear the real story first. And trust me, what comes at the end of this video is something you absolutely cannot miss. Now, let's get started. Newcastle United is at a crossroads. 2 seasons ago, we were struggling to survive. Then, under Eddie Howe, we rose. Europe heard our name again. But even with the progress, something is still missing, and the club knows it. The attack. The one area that still needs a spark. And now, with Alexander Isak's future in doubt, the pressure has just increased. You heard right, the rumours are that Isak could be on his way to Liverpool. And if that happens, Newcastle will need to act quickly, boldly, and intelligently. Why replace a player like Isak? That's not just a challenge, it's a mission. And that's where this surprise name comes in. A player no one expected, but someone who could be exactly what Newcastle needs right now. According to reports from the Express and Star, Newcastle United is eyeing Jørgen Strand Larsen, the 25-year-old Norwegian striker who just signed permanently with Wolves. Yes, Wolverhampton Wanderers. But even though the ink isn't dry on his contract, Newcastle is already watching and waiting. Why him? What's the problem? Strand Larsen isn't flashy, but he's intelligent, powerful, and accurate. He moves well without the ball, dominates the aerial game, and knows exactly where to position himself when the ball hits the box. He brings structure, stability, and composure in front of goal. And most importantly, he's Premier League ready. No need to adapt. If Newcastle could reach a deal at the right price, this could be one of the smartest signings of the transfer window. But there's a catch. Wolves just signed him permanently. Will they really let him go so soon? It might take a high offer for them to even consider it. What if Newcastle overpays? This could create pressure and risk in the long run. Therefore, the board needs to proceed with caution. But one thing is certain, Strand Larsen could be a real asset, especially if Isak's departure comes to fruition. This transfer window isn't just about improvement, it's about survival at the highest level. And every decision made now could define the season ahead. But now we want to hear from you, the heart and soul of this club. Should Newcastle go all in on Jørgen Strand Larsen? Do you think he has what it takes to replace Isak, or would you prefer to see another player in attack? Leave your opinion in the comments, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, because things are heating up fast. Until next time.